Welcome to Size Garden.
Hello all, Cy here. I saw a great video by April Wilkerson and she made these fantastic measuring devices for growing children. Or growing people, or whatever. Big huge rulers. So I made some and it was a lot harder than it looked and it made my hand really sore because I was pressing down. This one is going to be for my grandkids. Yes, my grandkids. So they're only about this tall right now, but they have the potential to be here. And so I made that for them. And then my other little granddaughter, I made her one. And I used some vinegar. Still stinkies like vinegar. I used vinegar and a little bit of watercolor red and white to make it a pinkish tinge. I'm imagining that she isn't going to be this tall, but you never know. The one I'm working on right now is for a friend that runs a daycare center. She owns it, she runs it, she loves it. She's nuts, but that's okay. I thought it would be really neat for the kids, so I'm working on that now. So I'm just gonna try this round tip or whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, see that colors that in nicely. The first ruler I was working on, I was using my my wood burner. And my tip broke off inside there, and I was gonna ask husband if he could get it out for me. But in the meantime, I bought another one. And this one is really cool because it has a knob to dial to do different things. But the bad thing about the knob is it's so close to this that it makes this heavier. And then also it clicks off, but it doesn't click on these. So when I move around, it moves it, and then all of a sudden it's not hot enough to burn the wood because this dial turned. So I think I need to tape it or something. Yeah, that's a bummer. But it seems to be hotter. I put another coating of the pink onto the board. It's vinegar, and then it is this kind of watercolor paint. Not this color, I used red and white. And it wouldn't mix, so then I put it in the blender and blended it. It's not real pink, but it made it a tinge, which I like.
I added these ladybugs and I thought it would be cool to make them walking up the ruler.
I'm gonna add the track marks now for the ladybugs. Yikes. Here are the boards all finished, completed. I really like that pink, how that turned out for Ella's. I think that looks great. And Nadine and Noah's is the longest because I think they're gonna grow the tallest. And then the one for the daycare center, I just made it 4 feet 3 inches because there were little kids there. I didn't give any instruction on these. I just had you hang out with me for the time while I was working on them. And that's because April Wilkerson, she has a pretty good tutorial. That's how I learned how to do it. I'll leave a link for her stuff down below in the description. And she also has a written out thing on one of her pages. So anyway, thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna figure out what else I'm gonna do, and I will see you next times. Thanks, bye.